Pediatric ICU nurse Eileen Ular spent Hurricane Ian doing what nurses do, taking care of her patients at Golisano Children's Hospital.
We maintained the same level of patient care that we always do, which is exceptional. Loved and supported the families any way that we possibly could. If there was a need, we tried to fulfill it. Same thing for each other.
But it's this photo of her baby girl that helped her make it through.
The last time I saw her or spoke with her was Wednesday morning. We were trying to FaceTime, but of course there was no service at that point, so it was just a still frame of her smiling, and that was...
How much did you look at that still frame?
I still look at it.
And her daughter Bryn is about to be a big sister. Hi. Eileen is 32 weeks pregnant with twins. She's also part of the hospital's hurricane emergency team.
They reach out to us individually, say hurricane teams, emergency teams have been activated, pack your cars and come to the hospital.
And you're Team A?
I am Team A.
So you're going in before and you're not coming out till it's done?
The entire time. Packed the car, packed everything up, hugged my sweet baby who's only 1.5 years, who I have never been away from before.
For more than...
Ever. I've never been away from her overnight. Very early on we lost power. Next was sewage and water, which of course was difficult. You can no longer use our water machines, our ice machines, so everything is bottled.
The nursing team slept in a storage unit on spare hospital beds.
You're pregnant with twins?
I am pregnant with twins, 32 weeks.
How does that factor into the equation?
Well, it certainly makes everything more difficult.
Yeah.
I'm actually having a contraction right now.
Take your time, take your time.
It's okay.
But while keeping other people's children safe, Eileen couldn't protect her own.
How do you deal with that?
You compartmentalize. I was meant to be here. I'm meant to be here. I will be a pediatric ICU nurse my entire life. So that doesn't make the decisions any easier. It doesn't make leaving my baby any easier. I lost contact with my husband very early on.
So you didn't know what was going on?
If they were okay, if our retention pond behind our house flooded and the house was underwater, if they were alive, no. I didn't, not for over a day. Several of my coworkers were unable to reach family for an extended period of time. So it's hard to then be the helpers that we are, the workers that we are, and not be able to help them. I mean, it was a crisis for everyone.
How would you describe those 24 hours?
Even at 32 weeks pregnant, if I had been released from emergency team A and allowed to go home, I would have walked home to get to them. I'm sorry. There would have been nothing that would keep me from getting home to my husband and baby. Nothing.
But finally, happy tears when they were reunited.
So Will pulled up, and of course, as I'm crying, which Bryn does not see very often, she was saying, "Mommy's sad, Mommy's sad." And I said, "No, Mommy is so happy."
On top of worrying about her husband and her daughter, Eileen was also worried about her brother and his family, his children, who live on Pine Island, one of those barrier islands that was extremely hard hit. They're okay, they're safe, but their home completely destroyed. Thankfully, Eileen's home is still standing. She's got some damage to her roof, some burst pipes, all of which will have to be cleaned up very quickly to get her home ready for those 2 babies that are due very, very soon.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.